Good morning, everyone, and welcome to February 1st. It is the beginning of Black History Month, celebrating the achievements of African Americans throughout history. It's also Chinese New Year. To add tomorrow, Groundhog Day. We should call it Minturn Marmot Day. Let's wake those guys up and have them step outside of the shell and let us know how the rest of this winter is going to be going. So many topics to talk about this morning. Vail Valley Live starts right now.
All right, thank you for joining us this morning. It is February 1, just like Ty Diaz said, and I can't believe we're already this far into 2022. But what a month of holidays. We have a lot of things going on, like we mentioned earlier. So let's give you some details on what we're going to be doing today. So Ty Diaz is going to be in Vail Village. We'll do a little shopping up at Beaver Creek at Siempre Viva. And we're going to give you some updates on what's going on for family fun activities, free activities, something you can do today. You can ski with the Ranger, and we'll give you headlines, weather, events, and so much more. So make sure you tune in every single morning. 7:30 to 8:30 is when you can find us live. You can find us live on Channel 17, which is Outside Television. You can also tune into our Facebook page or subscribe to our brand new YouTube page. Just seek out Vail Valley Live, and there you go. And then hit subscribe. You'll get the alerts to when we're going to be live every single morning, all throughout the winter season, all the way till April 24th. And then if you can't catch us during the live showtime, you can always check with us later. We're on Roku, we're on Apple TV, Amazon Fire. We're also a podcast on Spotify. So that's a good thing to do if you're at the gym, maybe getting some little time in on the treadmill. How are those New Year's resolutions going? Or if you're out doing a snowshoe, walking the dog, you can still stay in touch with what's happening. And then we want to hear from you. Where are you tuning in from? Any questions you may have? So you can always chat with us during the live show on our Facebook page or also on our YouTube page. So let's get the chat fired up this morning. And we need to get fired up this morning to stay warm. It's another chilly morning. We are above zero, though, all across the board. Eagle was looking at 6 degrees above zero. I believe Avon was around 10. And then low teens for Vail. This weather is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings. And we're going to see some snow later on today. We're not going to see a lot, though. So we've already got a little bit of that cloud cover creeping in, and we'll see that snow start to happen later on today. We got a 50% chance of snow showers, mainly after 2 p.m. Increasing clouds. Our high will be in the 20s, upper 20s, not quite the 30s, upper 30s like we saw the last several days, but light and variable winds, and daytime accumulation, maybe just 1 inch possible. So not a lot out of this. Now tonight, snow showers are going to continue. We'll dip down into the single digits, and the chance of precipitation about 80%. New snow, anywhere from about 2 to 4 is what we're thinking, maybe a little bit more. And then into our Wednesday, we could see some more snow. So today, kind of the start of the storm. Wednesday, it'll continue. Our temperatures will be cooler on Wednesday as well. We'll only have a high of 18 degrees for your Wednesday, which is quite a bit different from the 38 we had yesterday. And then for Thursday, we'll see the sunshine return. Still chilly temperatures. Will be having a high about 20, and then Friday and Saturday will be into the upper 20s and the low 30s. But there's a quick look at what we're expecting. This is from OpenSnow.com. Joel Gratz, meteorologist over there, once again predicting kind of a little bit of snow today and then more snow for our region tomorrow. Now what's happening is it's more of an upslope storm. So what that means is just east of the Continental Divide, you go through the Eisenhower-Johnson tunnels. East of that is where they're going to get more snow. So the foothills all the way down to about Castle Rock, they're saying maybe even 6, 7, 10 inches of snow. They need it. They need the moisture. So, but it could be a little tricky driving down to Denver today. And we'll get to our road report later on in the show. But let's check in with Ty Diaz right now. Ty, what's going on?
You know, this is the point where we're looking at Yes, we're in the month of February. We're right at that halfway point or just over the halfway point in our season, but we're still relying on Punxsutawney Phil at the
Yeah.
same time to let us know when spring's going to happen. We're probably like 46 days away. But the rumors already started, Tricia, this morning. I was listening to the radio on the way in. Steve Lee on KZYR
Yeah.
is the one that said that we should have our own Punxsutawney Phil type of a theme. The Minturn Marmot come out and let us know how the rest of the season is going. If
Well,
we need something to chat
yes.
about this morning, locally, we should go with that one.
Yes, I like that one. Yeah, the Minturn Marmot could be our version of Puxatawny Phil. And I'm trying to figure out here because, so wait, if he sees his shadow, does it mean that there's 6 more weeks of winter, or is it the other way around? But Ty, it's winter here, really, till
It
at
is.
least the lifts close. You know, we're
I'm
we're
excited for the
going.
Front Range and for the weather's coming in just like you described. It's going to hit the mountains first, then it's going to roll into the foothills, and then the Front Range, they're going to get it, and they're preparing for like a huge blast of snow. And we're talking about the Arctic blast coming in from the north, like you described, some moisture coming in from the south, just kind of meeting. It's been a fantastic winter, and you're saying, yes, some areas of Colorado needs the snow. Our
Yes,
conversation off camera, I need to be on the snow
I
by
know,
now,
I
and
know.
I've yet to make it out there for the season. I'm not sure what I'm trying to prove, Tricia.
I know. You're just like not getting on the hill. We'll get you on the hill, Ty. We definitely will. Even if you have to skin up, we could get you a split board. Maybe you could borrow Hovies, and you could just start going up at like
Or
5 a.m. Really?
snowmobile, dog
Snow.
sled, anything, introducing ourselves to new activities for winter to really embrace and take in the activity out here on the snow. There's plenty.
Oh yeah. Have you ever been dog sledding?
I've seen it.
Okay.
I've never been
It's pretty
ski
fun.
joring, but I've seen it.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
have been snowmobiling, would love to do it again. I haven't been skinning, but I've seen it.
Okay. Okay. We'll get you out there for some of these things. But yeah, Groundhog Day tomorrow. But you know what? It's winter really until it's summer. You're either wearing a down jacket or a jean jacket. Like there's really no in between. So we know if it snowed on the 4th of July here before. It snowed every single
From a
month.
down jacket to the jean jacket, we are moving into that point of the season where a lot of us switch out our beginning of winter gear and roll into spring. The neon colors start to come out,
Yeah.
the crazy costumes, there's different rules to layering, to getting out and enjoying the day, which doesn't always include so many layers underneath your top layer,
Yeah.
when things start to warm up. But we're not there just yet.
Yeah, not the especially this week. You know, seeing highs in the 20s, 18 for tomorrow. It looks like. Yeah, 18 your high for tomorrow, 20 for Thursday, 29 for Friday. Then we get to the 30s by Saturday. So yeah, make sure you're layering up. But I don't think we have the wind to worry about. But you kind of create your own wind when you're skiing down the hill. All that. So bring the neck gaiter, the balaclava under the helmet, that kind of thing. And then, oh yeah, you've got all yours. Yeah, you got it all going on. But yeah, Ty, we got so many holidays. We've got, yeah, Black History Month starts today, Chinese New Year. So Beijing, those Olympics start on basically Friday. They're going to have the opening ceremonies, 5 a.m. our time. In case you really want to get up and watch it, you can. And then, of course, they'll have it in prime time if you just want to wait for the evening.
As a
But,
bartender, I hear all these conversations from the Super Bowl,
oh, yeah,
Valentine's Day, Singles Awareness Day. The list goes on and
Singles
on.
Awareness Day.
President's Day. This is a very busy month, just overlaying with the holidays. Some to avoid and some to get into, and most that require wings and some beer.
Yeah,
We're
definitely. And you
talking
know
about the
what?
Super Bowl
I
and
heard
halftime.
like there's like a hot chocolate day coming up. You know, the 29th of January, we missed this, but it was Klaus Obermeyer Day in the state of Colorado. You know, Klaus, I believe, is 102 right now. I can't believe it.
102, yeah. And
102?
in Aspen, they were supposed to be having this huge 75-year celebration of hitting the slopes, and I believe that's a Klaus Obermeyer thing, but I believe that they've postponed it, according to some press release about the heightened numbers in
Oh,
COVID
with
out there,
COVID,
that
yeah.
they've postponed some of those major events. But at the same time, Klaus Obermeyer, you and I have had the opportunity to talk with him, and he says that he skis every day because the days that you miss, you never get back. And
Yes.
that's inspired a lot of us to hit the slopes for that reason. Though the days that I haven't gotten out there myself, I'm not getting those back.
No, you're not. Yeah, you're never gonna make those up. Yeah, but that is his advice. And you know what? When he doesn't ski, because he doesn't ski as much anymore, but he'll swim. He'll still do something like every day. The guy is truly amazing. So take a page out of Klaus Obermeyer's book and do something. Do anything. Do something today for your health, for your activity. Well, hey, let's take it to a break. Are we gonna show that shot?
We got a live shot in Vail.
Okay, we got a beautiful live shot of Vail. We want to show the audience. So
We're getting there.
we're getting there. And oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. So you can see the clouds starting to roll in. We're looking off into the distance at Holy Cross, that peak there, and then Lost Boy, Dealer's Choice
not in
in
it,
the
got it.
foreground. Beautiful, just beautiful out there this morning. Even with the cloud cover, it's still a gorgeous day. All right, so there it is this morning. All the clouds out to the west. All right, we're going to be back with more. We've got headlines, weather, and a road report.
Hi, we are the ski injury attorneys at Block and Chapleau. If another skier or snowboarder hits you from behind and injures you, you are entitled to monetary compensation. Remember, the downhill skier has the right of way. The uphill skier has to avoid skiers below.
You need to call an attorney to protect your rights. It's important to preserve the evidence immediately. If you've been injured on the slopes, call Block and Chapleau today at 970-926-1700. We've been helping injured skiers and snowboarders in Colorado for over 30 years. Block and Chapleau has offices in the Vail Valley, Frisco, and Denver to serve you.
Your case is our priority. Call us at 970-926-1700 or go to vailjustice.com.
What does the future of strength look like? It's a personal trainer that assesses your strength and adds weight as you progress. It's dynamic weight that adjusts for you in real time for a more efficient workout.
Come on!
And it's a roster of coaches that motivates you to get stronger, faster. The future is strength you can feel and results you can see. And you can only experience it on Tonal.
Wow, I want that tonal. Rachel and I, she's behind the camera today. We're like, hey, we need that thing. Yeah, how are those New Year's resolutions going? Rachel, did you do any this year?
Oh yeah, I've kept them up a few, but you know, it's that time of year where they're all starting to go
I
out
know.
the window a little bit.
I know. I did make it to a spin class yesterday, so that's my... I don't do resolutions. I try to do it year round. But hey, let's give a look at your headlines for today, the first day of February 2022. A glow below. The lights of Vail shine at dusk from Vail Mountain. Uphilling is permitted after operating hours. So this came from someone that was skinning up the mountain. But look at the golden lights down below. That's a super cool photo. Cool range in the background. Clear blue skies. A little different this morning. We've got the cloud cover out there with the snow on the way. But headlines for today. Condos fire. Cause is still unknown. Investigation finds no evidence of criminal activity in fire that displaced 11 residents in 6 units at Liftview condominiums in Avon. More on this on page A3. Also in today's paper, lab tested, mountain approved. Vail Recovery Lab owner says it's only a matter of time before these facilities become commonplace in mountain towns. So basically, if you want to get your legs in shape and recovered after a day on the hill, use some of these cool devices that can be found on page A2. Also in today's paper, Vail, a local, a graduate from Battle Mountain High School, is and the ice cream girl company founder, she's looking for votes in a Chicago readers poll. So Sarah Cochran graduated here at 2011. From Battle Mountain High, and during the pandemic, she opened up an ice cream company, the Ice Cream Girl Company, and she's hoping to win top honors in a Chicago readers poll that ends tomorrow. So make sure you vote today or tomorrow by 11 a.m. And then in sports, all eyes on Schifrin on an unknown hill. Everybody's in the same situation, is what the Federation of Skiing is saying about the surprise in Beijing. So it should be interesting to have all these racers on this hill and with not a lot of familiarity with it. So find out that on page A19. The Olympics start on Friday with those opening ceremonies bright and early, 5 a.m. Mountain Standard Time if you want to check it out. Or, of course, it's going to be on prime time with the NBC Olympics. But right now, let's take a look at the roads. And everything is rolling smoothly at this time because the storm isn't really supposed to roll in until this afternoon. And it's going to be more of an upslope storm. So what that means is anything east of the Continental Divide. You go through Eisenhower Johnson tunnels, that's east of the Continental Divide. They could see more snow. And what cotrip.org is saying right now is they have an announcement on their website. It's the first thing that pops up that says winter weather is expected to impact Colorado this evening through Wednesday, bringing snow and frigid temperatures. Snow is anticipated statewide with the heaviest accumulation up to 16 inches in the south central and southwest mountains. Central I-70 should see 4 to 7 inches of snow. And the Denver metro area can expect 4 to 6. So CDOT is already warning everyone of what's going to happen later today, tonight, and into tomorrow. And with those cold temperatures as well, hey, make sure you're prepared. Make sure you got the snow tires on there. And download the app if you want to find out kind of what's going on. If you're stuck in traffic, it's nice to have a little outlet to give you the details on why you're maybe stuck in traffic. So there we go. That's the road report for today. We're going to check out with Ty now. He's standing by in... All right, where are you at now? Oh, you haven't moved very far.
Welcome to Vail. This is where I am, Tricia, and also the Vail Transportation Center. That will be the location where I'm standing. We have the ski museum here, as well as the Welcome Center. But this is the sign that a lot of foot traffic sees, especially employees, every morning, and those converging on the town early in the morning, the evening for opera and for dinner. We pass by this sign, but there should be one on the way out, like the young lady that I just helped. You're lucky to catch me right now because there was a super big suitcase just now, literally seconds. I was carrying the suitcase up to this museum platform, and then another helpful person came by and says, there's an elevator inside. And as you pointed out, off camera, bathrooms are here too.
Yes.
But this is the location where the buses pull in and out since the beginning of Vail and the transportation's development back in the 70s. Greyhound meets here. Mustang meets here. Your airport shuttles that gets you back down to DIA, or this is your drop-off location. This is where I am. And on that arrival, that departure, this is the view Vail. That's where I am.
I know. Yeah, not too shabby. And we've got that classic view. You got the covered bridge, the clock tower right down there. So that corridor. When Vail was planned, they planned it with view corridors is what they're called. So when you go up Bridge Street and you kind of round it and then there's the mountain, like they planned it to work like that.
It's very cool to see that. I'm not sure if you noticed online the other day, maybe it was yesterday, the town of Vail posted a throwback photo and it asked the viewers, if you saw it, which village are you seeing in this image? And it was the old Lion's Head, the old clock tower, the stairwell that led up to the old gondola port there. A two-chair came out of Lion's Head back then, and the cars parked right there at the base of it all. And so did the snow meet the stairs versus heated sidewalks like today.
You know what? I was telling someone, maybe it was Blake, your cameraman, last week, about when the old gondola building was still there. And then the new gondola building, I think, was debuted in like 1996, Adventure Ridge, everything up there. Trails End was the bar that was down below. And then above, they put Kaltenberg Castle. Do you remember Kaltenberg Castle?
I remember the Kaltenberg Castle. Speaking of getting on the mountain and earning your turns, you had to earn your beers by walking those steps up to a bar. But those were the days, and it was definitely the move.
Those beer steins
Oh, man.
were like a foot high. I mean, crazy.
Yeah.
But just authentic Bavarian. I think they brought over all the ingredients except the water. And all those artwork pieces, long beer hall style tables. That deck that used to be where the gondola went out was kind of a fun deck to sit out on the spring. But yeah, the Kaltenberg Castle, just fun memories. It wasn't there that long. They had to tear that building down for to build Arabelle. But yeah, really fun when we had those.
You meet the locals. People still talk about the old days. And what's really nice about Lion's Head Vail Village is that we're overlaid of the past. The history is still here. The present, that we're enjoying it. And then the future, we can see the construction and where we're going, and especially with the announcements. This is just a wonderful place to be, and timeless, I guess, at that point, because there's still so much to remember and to enjoy.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I saw someone behind you carrying the skis, the briefcase style, right at the bridge.
This is the time of the morning, Tricia, where, much like a lot of us, the ski instructors, they're heading to their location. Lift operators and the Scanline crew, guest services, they're heading to their post. They're going to pass by a bunch of breakfast places along the way, maybe grab a hot cocoa, a muffin, who knows. Checking into the locker on time, dressed and ready. But in our instructor days, and I wonder if they still do that, it were called milk runs.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Those instructors, you kind of get out, jump on the chairlift before it opens, and get a warm-up run before the mountain opens to the public, so that you're warmed up to meet your class and your lessons for the day.
Yeah, you know what? I think they still do it. I think I've seen it over at Beaver Creek, where, yeah, the instructors can get on the lift early, and they can take a run, so they kind of know what it's looking like, corduroy, powder, whatever the day may be. It's going to be corduroy this morning for sure. And we've got the groomer on the bottom here that lets you know it's been groomed in the last 24 hours. And keep in mind, we just don't get Beaver Creeks. They don't have theirs posted early enough for us to get that. But if you have a question, if you're wanting something's groomed, we can probably find out for you. Let me see. I think we can. So, nope, we can't. It still says yesterday's grooming report for the Beeve. Maybe by 8 o'clock they'll have it updated. I don't know. We'll see. We'll check back. Okay, Ty, we'll check back with you in just a few minutes. We've got more on the show. We're going to do a little shopping up at Beaver Creek. We're going to also let you know about some events and activities that are happening this month up at the Beeve.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Winter is coming, and you can enjoy every minute with Outside Plus, your membership to the outdoors. Whether you're exploring the backcountry or your local trails, Outside Plus has you covered. With expert advice on gear, product discounts, premium access to Outside TV and the Gaia GPS app, and inspiring content delivered from the most respected names in the outdoors. Become an Outside Plus member today to get free tickets and VIP access to this year's Warren Miller film. Join at warrenmiller.com/Outside Plus.
We love our new home. Lots of windows, great light.
But the birds. They're back.
Yes, I hear them.
Uh-oh. Why are these birds so angry?
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
I'm going. Ah!
Hurry!
I know.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Betteridge. Fine jewelry and watches with exceptional service since 1897, located in Solaris.
All right, we are back with the weather. A little chilly this morning. We're in the teens for Vail, and we're going to not get much warmer today. We'll be in the 20s, low 20s at that, and we are going to see some snow roll in also. It'll be a little bit later in the day, so we'll see that chance of snow, 50% chance of snow, mainly after 2 p.m., And then light and variable winds and daytime snow accumulation, not much today. We'll see maybe about 1 inch. And then by tomorrow, or actually tonight, we could see some more snow overnight. Open snow is calling for maybe 5 at Vail and 5 at Beaver Creek in this whole little storm cycle. But what's going to happen is the front range and the foothills, it's a what they call an upslope storm. So this is going to affect the areas of Idaho Springs all the way down to Castle Rock, your Georgetown area, Evergreen, that sort of thing. If you're driving to Denver tonight, this afternoon, late this afternoon, you could run into some inclement weather and some road conditions that may not be favorable. So make sure you got the tires, snow tires on. Traction law could be in effect later on. Right now, things are moving super smoothly on the I-70 corridor. Here's a live look at the Westvale roundabouts. So nothing to worry about today, but it's going to be once again later on, mainly after 2 p.m. is when this storm system is going to roll through, last all the way through tonight and into Wednesday, and then start to clear by Wednesday night. Now, by Thursday, we'll see a high of 20 degrees. The high tomorrow, only 18 degrees. So it's going to be probably one of the coldest days we've had in quite some time. And then by the weekend, Friday, sunny again, highs in the upper 20s, low 30s for Saturday. So that's what we're looking at for your weekend outlook out there. But last weekend, Rachel had a chance to go and ski the Beeve. She got some good footage. Do we have... this? Strawberry Park. Oh yeah. And then were you taking it over to Larkspur here? Yeah, Beaver Creek Mountain Expressway. Oh, look at him buttering the catwalk. I don't think Hobie would like that. He always tells you don't do that. What a gorgeous day. I went out on Saturday, same kind of thing, like just perfect days to cruise the corduroy. I know we all love powder, but there's nothing better than just looking at your turns. Wow, the Olympics are calling, Ross. We want to take it to the big air. All right, just beautiful. So that's what it looks like on Beaver Creek Mountain. Great coverage right now. We are looking at how much percent is open? I think we're at 92% open. And then over at Vail, we're about 97% open. So we've got all the runs that you want, basically 25 out of 32 lifts. And the lifts that aren't open are kind of just more like the surface lifts, the platters, Wapiti platter that takes you back to Two Elk after you get off Shear 21, which is Chinable. Those aren't open, so you just got to skate over if you're having lunch. And keep in mind, if you are having lunch at a cafeteria-style restaurant over on Vail Mountain, that's Two Elk, that's Wildwood, that's Buffalo's, as well as Midvale. You need reservations, so on your Epic Mix app, you just go to the time to dine, and then you see what's available, and get your time. And then when you do enter, you need to show proof of vaccination. So if I tried to get a reservation, we couldn't. I'm bringing snacks because then if you are hungry, Bell's Camp does not have snacks, by the way. So that's what we thought. We're like, we'll just go back to Bell's Camp. We'll get like a cookie or one of those brownies, that sort of thing. No, not the case. They had no snacks. So just want to let you know before you go. Vail opens 8:30 to 3:30 still. Later on this month, they will change that. But for now, or actually it's not going to change until March, according to this. So 8:30 to 3:30 still for quite a bit of time. 9 o'clock over at the Beeve. But let's talk a little bit about the Beeve. Let's bring in Ty Diaz if he's ready. He can talk. We can talk shop about the Beeve. Hey Ty, we're going to talk a little bit about the Beeve and some of the activities that are going on. And we've got the Helmet Fricker will be playing this week. We got the caricatures with Ken Carpenter. Have you ever had a caricature done of yourself?
Oh, yes. What's the guy's name that is at every Friday afternoon club over at the Westin? Did a drawing of me some years ago. And the caricatures, it's one of those things you always want to get one. It's a very amusement park thing, to have your picture done. And then when they're done, sometimes you look at it and you're saying to yourself, my nose is not like that. That expression, I never make that face. But the caricature, the eye of the artist has a way of seeing you in a way that you don't see yourself. It's kind of like being caught off guard for a ski pass
I know.
photo versus a preferred. It's like, really? So yeah, I've had a caricature done before.
I know. So Ken Carpenter, he's going to be there from 4 to 6 tonight, right in the
Ken.
village. Yeah, Ken Carpenter, he's going to be there, so that should be fun. And then, hey, at the Villar on the 3rd, this is Thursday. So, John Oates of Hall & Oates.
Yeah.
Okay, how many songs of Hall & Oates can you recall? How about...
Real quick, Private Eye, Sarah Smiles,
Yeah.
Man Eater, I Can't Go For That, Oh No, No Can Do. And a few years ago, I ran into John Oates, maybe 12 or 15 years ago. 4th of July at Beaver Creek, the stage was on the lawn right out front. And if you remember, he wasn't on the roster to perform, but he kind of crashed the set and performed a song. But it gets funnier. So I had just walked up to the Chop House, and I was walking through the door, and I was looking around, just all the commotion of the people, and then I turned around. He's shorter than me. I turned around, and I bumped into someone, and I looked at him, and I was like, "Oh, Oates," and I called him Oates, as if we were friends forever. Oates.
Yo, Oates.
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 Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Oh my gosh.
We've met, he and I.
Yes. I know, yeah, and he lives over in the Roaring Fork Valley, kind of in the Aspen area. But he's going to be at the Villar, and this will be on, he'll be on Thursday. He's having Guthrie Trapp with him, who I believe is out of Nashville. And they're going to put together a real cool, just intimate show, probably a lot of dialogue with the audience in between, storytelling, a lot about music writing as well. And, you mentioned all those hits, it's just like, they were just like the hit makers in the 80s. And you hear these songs now, and even like some of the kids today like it, it's just funny that he's going to be performing.
The music and the mashup, because again, this is the magic of the sounds and those early sounds, the first of their kind. The harmonies, when there was content in the lyrics, emotion that taught all of us about relationships, about love, about things that we won't go for. Yeah, I miss those guys. I still type in on YouTube Daryl Hall and John Oates to catch those songs, because they're still the theme to a lot of our lives, and I still need to hear it. But you also want those iconic music videos to go with it too, just to kind of remember how it goes. And so when you see someone like John Oates coming to town, you're thinking to yourself, is Daryl in the audience? Because again, when you watch VH1, you also get the background story of what happened to the band. You just want the dish.
Yeah,
I wonder if they're gonna have a Q&A where they ask that.
Yeah, I know. Hey, remember, you're a rich girl, but you've gone too far. That's your.
Rich girl. There you go.
That's Rachel's karaoke song. Oh my gosh. Okay, see, everyone loves that. Okay, so
you can rely on her old man's money.
You can rely,
but it won't
on
get
your
you too far.
Won't get you too far. Okay, well, it's going to be an evening of songs and stories with John Oates. I think he's probably going to do more of his recent stuff, but maybe you can request that. 7:30 on Thursday. Tickets still available. Reserved seating 48, so pretty good price for that. And don't forget, if you do go to a show over at the Met Kitchen and Dusty Boot, which is really just steps away from the theater, you can get this $25 deal where you get either a house wine or a beer, and then an entree off their theater menu. And tell your server, hey, we're going to the show, because I always feel like I'm always scrambling to try to get to the Villar on time. So go early, get your dinner, and then head on down to the show at 7:30. That's villarpac.org for more information on that. Hey, we're going to take it to a break. When we come back, we're going shopping in Beaver Creek, and we're going to give you some more details on our changing weather today.
Look your best with fashions from the outlets at Silverthorne. Mountains of brands to suit your style with savings up to 70% off every day. Don't forget to pick up a VIP savings card from the Colorado Welcome Center for even more discounts. Become an Elite Rewards member and earn amazing gifts. Outlets at Silverthorne, located 30 minutes east of Vail, exit 205 on I-70.
Since retirement, I've been trying a lot of new things with Frank's Red Hot. It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat, like me. And it's great on all the recipes I've mastered. I put that on everything.
You are an electric vehicle. Electricity powers your heart. Want to feel your heartbeat faster? Drive an electric car, where the loudest sound is the beat of your electric heart. This is the new Nissan.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. Ty Diaz broadcasting live the top of Bridge Street, right here, Gondola 1. And without me explaining to you what's going on here, you can already see a lot of the employees, even Ski Patrol, making their way onto the mountain to get to their posts for the day. But you're probably saying, Ty, we're waking up at Beaver Creek. What's happening over here? Well, we can certainly share that with you right now. Here's a conversation Tricia Swenson had with Sarah Iniarity about updates at Beaver Creek.
All right, we're hopping on the Himeno Gondola, the Express here near the beginner area at the base of Beaver Creek. Joining me now, we have Sarah Iniarity, and she's going to let us know about some fun events that are happening for the month of February. And I can't believe it's already February. We've got just great snow conditions. It's so fun on the mountain, but you continue the fun with a lot of different activities that we can do to just kind of enhance our stay, or if you're local, get out here for some of these fun times.
Absolutely. So the Snowshoe Race Series continues. The second of the season will be Sunday, February 20th. This is a great event, whether you're doing the 5K or the 10K option. Get out there with some friends, get out there with the family, and just a beautiful way to enjoy a Sunday morning and experience some terrain on the mountain.
Oh yeah, and you know what? I like how the courses change each month. So you really, like a lot of people last month didn't know where Creekside Park was.
Right.
So it gives people an opportunity to really see Beaver Creek in a different way.
Absolutely. And so the courses do change. So if you did this January race, come on out for February. March will be different. The ticket price includes an after party lunch at Blue Moose Pizza. And it's just a lot of fun. You can catch up with friends and get to enjoy a beautiful morning.
Yeah, I love to do this with friends because I'll do the 5K because we can chat. It's kind of more leisurely. We can really catch up. We're getting fresh air. We're getting exercise. You can do the 10K. Maybe you won't be chatting it up with your friends as much.
That's right, a little bit out of breath to do the 10K.
Okay, and then what else is happening?
So Talents Challenge is back for the 19th year. This is such a great event benefiting SOS Outreach, a wonderful nonprofit here in the Valley. So this one's tough. It's 14 black and double back runs over the day. So we added a day. You can either do Saturday or Sunday.
Okay.
So we have so much participation. We added a day.
But you got to do all 14 in one day.
Have to complete it in one day. It's over 26,000 vertical feet. And we've got the regular Talents package, which is $50, includes some nice swag, the lunch at the after party, or for $175, you get your choice of one of these great Helly Hansen backpacks. Helly Hansen is one of our sponsors, and these are phenomenal backpacks. They'll be great for skiing, for travel, and that also includes a $40 donation to SOS Outreach.
Okay, perfect. All right, so you can choose which level you want to be at, and then is this for the whole family? Right. Well, it's for the ones that if you dare. I mean, it is going to tax your legs.
Definitely. Yeah. You'll be feeling it the next day, but a great way to get out and enjoy some awesome exercise and some really challenging runs. And then we have, of course, the after party. The lunch is included. So tickets are at beavercreek.com/talons. And again, you can choose Saturday or Sunday this year.
Okay, and then anything else we should know about?
And then the fun keeps going every weekend with Family Fun Fest, the carnival games on Saturday, 4 to 5:30. Thursday Night Lights, a really fun way to kick off your weekends with the ski down and then some fireworks over the mountain. So lots of fun every weekend as well.
All right, go to beavercreek.com. events to learn more, and then also you have your app.
That's right, the Beaver Creek Village Guide app. So make sure to download that on the App Store to get up-to-date information on restaurant deals, transportation, everything on and off the mountain.
Okay, thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Tricia.
Start the new year out right with Nap Harvest. Mushrooms have been named the top ingredient of the year by the New York Times, and we have them in all shapes and sizes. Honey continues to be a hot topic for health, so stock up with Nap's Nectars. Nap Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week.
Treat your dog to delicious, nutritious dog food. Specialty items and high-quality gear for dogs who love to get outside and play. Do-it-yourself dog washing and grooming services now available. Mountain Canine, the dog-friendliest shop in the Vail Valley.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Live Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
All right, we're looking at temperatures just in the teens right now for Vail and around the valley. We've got anything from 10 in Eagle, 11 in Edwards, and 13 in Avon. But here's what it looks like road-wise. We're seeing clear, dry roads right now, but that is going to change. Here's a look at your weather. So today, we'll see some cloud cover start to build by later on in the day, and by this afternoon, mainly after 2 p.m., we'll have a 50% chance of showers according to the National Weather Service. Now, we're not going to get much out of this for today. It's more going to happen tonight and tomorrow. So Open Snow is calling for possibly 5 inches of snow Wednesday into Thursday, and then maybe a little bit of lingering over at Beaver Creek, maybe 7 for Beaver Creek in the next 1 to 5 days, and 6 over in Vail. And then our temperature going to drop tonight down into the teens once again, even single digits in some areas. And then tomorrow, not very warm. We'll have a high of 18 degrees. And then by Thursday, the sun will return, but we're still going to have that Arctic blast that they've been talking about. So 20 for your Thursday. And then we'll be up into almost the 30s by Friday and the 30s by Saturday. So just bear with the cooler temperatures. You could still ski during this. You just wear the right clothing. Here's a live look at Lion's Head. And you can see people coming and going today. The bus stop is right there in the lower part of your screen. In the upper part of your screen, you've got Chair 8, the Board Free Express. You also have the Eagle Bond Gondola, number 19. Chair 8, and then if you go over to Chair 26, that'll take you to the same spot as where the gondola takes you. So if there's ever a long line at the Gandhi, hop on 8, go to 26. You'll be up there in no time at all, and you'll be getting some more skiing in. Don't wait in lines. And you can find out about lift line times on your Epic Mix app and kind of navigate your day from there. We did that on Saturday, and we had a great time. We hardly stood in any lines, which is pretty crazy for a Saturday. Hey, pay attention to the crawl on the bottom of the screen. This is Vail's crawl. We're still waiting for Beaver Creek's. They usually don't put theirs out until, maybe after 8. I thought, oh, yep, we've got it now. We've got it now. So over at Beaver Creek, they've got this thing called Groomer's Choice. So this is what has been groomed after midnight. So what has been groomed after midnight for February 1, Cresta, Little Brave, those are over in Arrowhead, Gunders out of the Batcher Gulch area, and then Redtail to take you down to the Talons region, chairs 9, 10, and 11. And then the Beaver Creek Expressway, upper and lower, bringing you from Strawberry Park or the Upper Beaver Creek Mountain Express into Larkspur Bowl. Primrose is a catwalk in you to and fro these areas. And then Larkspur, upper and lower, and Gold Dust on the front side. So Groomer's Choice. They do have more groomed, but that's what we want to give you right now. It's just our little Groomer's Choice update. So that's a look at some of the conditions. Are we taking it out to Ty?
Yeah, let's take it out.
All right, let's find out where Ty is now. Okay.
Tricia,
Yes.
I feel like such a tour guide when I come, especially to Vail, because I point out a bunch of things like, oh, they shot a scene from Charlie's Angels over here. And if you follow me this way, the Red Lion is as you know it. It used to be the jail. It used to be the hostel. It used to be the hospital. It's a restaurant, live music. And there used to be a little spot over here called Vendetta's. Oh, look, it's still there. But the piece of slice by the price point has changed. But this is Vail. I feel like such a tour guide, just showing people around what's old, what's new.
Oh, I know. I know. It's so fun to go there and to look at some of the history and everything. And you know what's funny, too, is thinking about now the Red Lion has been the Red Lion since the beginning, the early 60s. So it's not changed its name. But sometimes we'll play the game, hey, what bar was that? So if you just go down from where the Red Lion is, kind of on the north end of it, there's the little bar. Now it's called the Bridge Street Bar. But Ty, do you remember when it was Club Chelsea?
Tricia, come on. Now I used to DJ at Club Chelsea when this was Club Chelsea back then with Joe Davison and I spinning the records on the ones and the twos.
Yes,
right
that's
here.
when Diamond
And
Dave worked there. Remember that?
when you used to be able to smoke indoors in their cigar
They
lounge.
had the cigar.
down
They had the
there. Remember
cigar
that?
lounge. Oh my gosh! Yeah. So there's the cigar lounge in back. They had the piano room, and then they had like the dance room, and then the regular. I mean, there was like 4 bars in one. So fun! It was awesome. Hey, but you know what? My buddy Scott Munns is on that the little sign right behind you. I think he's still in town.
He's
Like,
been
if
around
you-
forever.
If you want to see a good show, now he only comes in certain weekends of the year, so he's not here all the time. So if you see Scott Munns there, you got to go down and check it out.
You know what's really cool, Tricia? We get up close at Opry with the person that's singing. They're on the microphone. They stop performing, start talking to us. For years we do this, and then you and I tell stories like, "Oh, that's my actual friend, Scott Munns."
I know.
Your friend.
Hey,
It's your
you know
friend,
what?
Tricia.
And Scott Munns is still celebrating the Georgia winning the national championship. Georgia won the Natty, and Scott Munns is going to be celebrating all the way till the college football championships next year. I'm pretty sure.
But a little bit more of this tour guide sort of thing. I was kind of telling Blake, I'm like, years ago there was a place called the Golden Bear, and you would buy your signature Golden Bear piece,
I've got my
welcoming someone to Vail by buying the signature, the real Golden Bear. There were some knockoffs, but that was the real location. I said, there was a fur shop here some years ago, but in the early days of Vail, it used to be a KFC.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wasn't there for that, but I've heard that KFC once graced the streets of Vail with that Vail address. Pretty crazy. And you know what? Remember when Daily Grind was right around the corner there?
Yeah,
now
so
it's-
Daily
now it's Ruby
Grind. Okay, so
Flower.
that's over here.
Yeah.
So I used to be in a band with Kenny Wander, Earl Hartman, and we used to
Oh,
perform live out of the Daily Grind. Our band was called Freshly Squeezed.
Oh my.
And I had a girlfriend that worked here at the time. The owners had their niece that came over from London. I dated her, and we used to hang out at this little shop. And now it's Root and Flower. But what a walk through Bridge Street, Tricia. And just reminiscing like it is. But to be at Bridge Street, to be at Vail, if you don't mind a little bit of a segue here, is that we're noticing many things to do to shop here at Vail. Some of the places that we know well, like a Vail t-shirt shop, maybe Crazy Shirts right over here. Gorsuch, the Kardashians, and Kanye, they were shopping over here. But what about a little bit of shopping, Tricia Swenson? Follow this toss over in Beaver Creek. You had an opportunity to do a little bit of shopping at a new spot at Beaver Creek called Siempre Viva. Do you mind if we all take a look at your experience?
Let's do it. I've only been in the store 7 minutes, and I am dressed head to toe with cool items from Siempre Viva. It is in Beaver Creek Village, right next to the ice rink. Joining me now, we have Sally January, my stylist. May I call you that?
Yes, of course.
All right, but so much fun to come on in here, and we're going to give you a tour of the store, and I don't know how you describe yourselves because you have something for everybody.
Yes, so we call ourselves an eclectic mountain boutique. So it's a fun place to come to find something that reminds you of your trips to the mountains, or if you're trying to send a gift to someone that is locally made, something that reminds you of the Vail Valley. We have tons of stuff.
Yep. All right, including, all the Colorado, we got the flag, we've got the fun stuff, and some local brands, which is nice. I'm wearing a cool hat that came from the hat wall. Now, this is a little different because we don't have the hat band. Tell us about this.
So this is a really cool version of one of our felt hats. It has some embroidery here, and it's a collaboration that Wyeth did with Frida Kahlo. So it's pretty neat. Yeah.
All right, and then all the different colors. These are great, and you can wear them in the snow.
Yeah, you can. It is a useful tool to block the snow to keep that good hair day.
Okay, and you can wear it in the summertime as well. I mean, these hats are truly year-round. Okay, the graphic tees that we're seeing with the classic bands. We've got all those. We got Bob Dylan over here. I'm wearing the Pink Floyd one, and then all the fun Opry all day, ski like a girl, Opry ski. They're so hot right now.
They are. All the things that remind people of their favorite experiences on their ski trip, especially the Opry theme.
Yeah. Even if you don't ski, you can still Opry. We equalize the playing field right there.
Correct.
And then they have footwear. So I have some really cool Sorels, so comfortable right out of the box. And let's hop over here. Take a look at some of the other shoes that they carry. I love these. White has been such a hot item.
Yes, white is in. You can wear white after Labor Day. Break that rule.
Yes, and then the cowboy boot on top of it, and even the buff color of these is beautiful.
So cute.
I like a little heel, Sorel. Oh, what a great way of reinventing themselves with some cool footwear. So we got the footwear for you, and then a lot of the fun sweaters. I love this. This is so cozy. The chunky is really in, especially with what you're wearing too.
All things cozy in the mountains, mountain chic.
And then if you want to wear your pajamas all day, we've got these too. Look at these. Gondola cars, I love it.
Yes, skier pajamas are some of our favorite things in the shop. They do so well, super cozy, and we have sizes for the whole family, including kids.
Okay, and I heard this company said reached out to you to do a
we
collaboration.
sell so many of these. They reached out to us to figure out what is the design that people are looking for best, what is it that they want in their skier pajamas, and we're going to feature them next year in the shop.
Okay, all right. What a nice compliment to you
Yeah.
guys. Okay, come on down, and we've got some more. Oh, these have been really popular.
Yes, the shacket.
The shacket.
Our
It's a
famous
shirt, it's a jacket,
Yes.
it's going to keep you warm and really stylish. You put these with some leggings, you're good
Right.
to go.
Yep, the oversized look is everything.
And the Sorel boots. Okay, and now we're going to bring it back to the, what do you call this section?
We call this the self-care section. It's one of the most popular sections in the whole shop.
Oh, it smells so good
Smells
over
like a
here.
spa.
Oh yes, you've kind of got some of the hair and body lotion bar, moon bath, the bath bombs.
All the
These
salt
are
soaks
great.
for the sore muscles after skiing.
And then fun accessories. I like this little
Yeah.
leather bag. That could complete my outfit.
Able is a very awesome brand. They work with women out of Ethiopia, and they're all ethically made.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
they patina really
beautiful.
well. Beautiful leather.
Okay. Oh wow, little thing. Okay, and then jewelry as well. Great gift ideas. So you're gonna find it here. All right. So you're located.
We are located right next to the skating rink in Beaver Creek. You can find us open every single day, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay, and I challenge you. I bet you'll find an outfit like I did in less than 7 minutes. Do you have a website or anything?
We do. It is siemprevivaclothing.com, and everything in our shop is also available there.
Okay, follow them on social media as well.
Yeah.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Get more information at VailYetiHockey.com. Go Yeti!
Vail Valley Live outerwear provided by Skea Limited.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Carrots Jewelers, creating heirlooms for over 50 years.
All right, I want to give you your last look at the weather if you're just joining us this morning. Good morning. It's the first day of February, and we're going to see some snow by this afternoon. So cloud cover is starting to build. We're already seeing that throughout the Vail Valley, but you may not see the sprinkles until about after 2 this afternoon. About a 50% chance of showers, mainly after 2, according to the National Weather Service. And daytime snow accumulation, not much today. A lot of that could maybe happening later tonight and into tomorrow. And we want to remind you that this is an upslope storm. So what that means is when you go east of the Eisenhower-Johnson tunnels, that's the Continental Divide. So when you get east of there, the foothills of Denver, all the way down towards Castle Rock, they could be seeing quite a bit of snow, and it really could affect the driving this afternoon into tonight and to tomorrow. So be aware of that, and make sure you've got your good snow tires or good traction on your tires, and just make sure you pay attention to what's going on with the roads and any road closures. Open snow is saying we could maybe see 5 inches out of the snow for Vail and Beaver Creek in the next day, Wednesday. the 2nd of February, which is Groundhog's Day. And then we'll start to see clear skies by the weekend. Temperature-wise, it's going to change a lot. We're going to see highs of 18 tomorrow. So teens for tomorrow, about 20 for Thursday, and then getting into the upper 20s and into the low 30s by Friday and Saturday. So that's a quick briefing on the weather right now. If you're going to go out to ski or snowboard, wear the goggles that have the flat light lens. They're kind of a lighter lens, not the dark lens for the sunny skies. If you have a choice, if you have the goggle that came with 2 pair of lenses, make sure you pick the light lens for today. And let's bring it out to Ty Diaz for another look. Oh, you're over by that beautiful children's fountain.
Oh, you noticed the fountain first? Because I noticed the candy store first over there. But the candy comes after enjoying a little bit of prime rib from Lancelot's, which is a place to go and celebrate, take in the views, feel the history of Vail. This place has been here for a long time, but I like the advice that you were giving, Tricia, about the lens to wear on a flat light day like today. And what's interesting about that is when you're getting out with your lens for the day, it's for the experience. Like on the weekends, you can have lunch with the pets, the ski patrol dogs at Henry's Hut. And on a day like today with walking mountains with your flat light lens, you can perhaps take a little bit of a hike with the
Ranger. The Ranger.
With the Ranger.
Or the
Yeah,
Ranger.
thank you.
Yes.
I got to get the term Ranger in my vocabulary. With a Ranger. And speaking of which, you have the opportunity to do that, and I hope you're wearing a low light lens. Let's take a look.
Did you realize when you ski or ride on Vail or Beaver Creek, you're skiing on your land? Well, you can learn more about that by attending the Ski with the Ranger program offered at Beaver Creek Mountain. Joining us now, we have one of their tour guides. We have Andrew Breaker with us, and what a great event that we can attend, something free for the whole family. But tell us about this partnership, this relationship between the resorts, U.S. Forest Service, and Walking Mountains.
Yeah, so I'm a naturalist with Walking Mountain Science Center. We are a local nonprofit that partners with the U.S. Forest Service. We're on the White River National Forest right now, and we also partner with Vail Resorts, which is why we're here at Beaver Creek doing the Ski with the Ranger program.
Well, you know what? It's not just about recreation, it's also about education. And that's something really neat for families to learn a little bit more about their surroundings when they're out here.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Out here on the White River National Forest, we like to recreate in these awesome conditions here at Beaver Creek. And we also like to be educated. As we're going down the trail, we're not only skiing and riding, but we're learning about everything that's going on around us between the plant life and the animal life, all these things that you wouldn't normally notice.
Well, that's the thing. We meet right here, right by the Red Buffalo Express, the Cinch Express, patrol headquarters. You'll gather the group, and then you head down the Red Buffalo Run. And I think a lot of people think, well, it's winter time. Don't the birds all migrate and the bears are hibernating? But that's not the case. I mean, we have some wildlife that's still active during this time of year.
Exactly. We do have some animals that are hibernating and migrating, but we have a lot that's still going on here during winter.
What are some of the comments? What do people say? What are some of the families' reactions to going on the tour?
A lot of them, they get amazed with the things that are out there. I would say that most people, when they're skiing, they're kind of focused on the snow and their turns. They're not necessarily focused on the plants and animal life that's going on all around them.
Yeah, it's something the whole family can enjoy too. So basically, if you can ski these runs, we're at beginner terrain. What level should we be if we want to join your tour?
So we are going down the Red Buffalo Run, which is a green run, but we do recommend that people are at least a level 4 skier because we do quite a bit of stop and go throughout the run.
Yeah, okay, perfect. You want to be comfortable with the terrain that they're going to be showing you and everything. So look for the folks with the U.S. Forest Service jackets right here at the top of lifts 5 and 8 and patrol headquarters. You can learn more at beavercreek.com or check out the trail map for this and other daily activities. All right. Okay. Hey, we're going to bring in Ty. We're going to be closing down the show right now. It's nuts. Oh, they're getting set up. Okay. So we're not seeing the snow quite yet, but I would recommend the low light lens. I would recommend some more layers. Our high today is going to be 27. We've been kind of spoiled by highs in the upper 30s. Yesterday was 38 degrees. Same thing for Sunday as well as Saturday. We're going to see that 50% chance of showers coming in by about 2 o'clock, and then that's going to last with us all the way through Wednesday and into almost Wednesday night. But Ty, all right, Ty's in the elements. What does it feel like out there? Are you chilly?
I'll tell you what, it's a part of the experience. The weather out here, we'll be experiencing weather whether we like it or not. But yeah, you can feel the chill cutting through our layers. Blake is saying the same thing. He's not dressed for today, but that's where the energy level comes up. That's the excitement, the chill in the air, and to not escape it, but to be in it. Yeah, it's a part of the experience. And we're back to where it all started in the beginning of the show, right back by the transportation center. I've been playing tour guide with some of you this morning, but at Vail, you can sign up for tours around Vail, and I believe that happens on Wednesdays here.
Well, you know what? There's the art tour that happens on Wednesdays. So that will be, pretty much every other, I think there's 2 tours a month, every other Wednesday, every other week. And then they do the Vail history tours on Tuesdays and Thursdays with the Colorado Snow Sports Museum. And Ty, right now, the Snow Sports Museum has the competition uniforms for like aerials and alpine ski racing. And I saw one of Michaela's posts, because she's already made her way over to China, and I could see some of the competition wear. She had maybe the vest. Not she wasn't wearing the speed suit, but so if you want to see what that looks like, just head up to the museum. They open at 11 daily, and they have an exhibit that has those, and it's really cool that they were able to get these even before the Olympics. I mean, I don't think anywhere else in the nation is showing these uniforms.
It's really cool and fun to make your way into the Snow Sport Museum, which is located right here at the Vail Transportation Center, right below the Welcome Center that you see right there. The iconic museum ski logo with the Colorado flag is sitting right there. Go inside, make a donation, do a little bit of shopping, walk around, check out a small film, the history of the sport, of the 10th Mountain Division, all just waiting for you once those doors open. So much to do and to check out while in Vail, and not just hitting the slopes, but maybe you are the one that want to do the foot traffic and learn something too, and it's waiting right there for you.
I know. Speaking of learning something, we've got the Walking Mountains Sustainable Film Series happening tonight over at the Riverwalk, 6:30. If you want to check that out, they're going to be doing this. It's a journey upstream and brave blue world. So it's free. It's fun to go to the Riverwalk Theater. They've got more food than just like your popcorn and junior mints. They've got actual like meals you can eat there. Also, speaking of meals, I'm surprised you haven't gone to find some bacon. You usually love
it's funny that you say
breakfast.
that looking at the time with the show wrapping up like it is, it's breakfast time.
Okay.
And for some folks, as you're noticing from traffic, they're finding breakfast because Josie, they're open right now serving breakfast. And I'm a fan of the lox and bagel there. So I do have the dance in the morning. Bacon, lox and bagels. What is it going to be? And that's my question for you. And what are you having for breakfast? Maybe a shake, Tricia?
I'm going to go get a smoothie. I'm starving. So, okay.
I was right.
Okay, we're gonna wrap up the show. We'll see you tomorrow. If you didn't catch the whole thing, you can watch us on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire. We're always on demand, and you can just watch us on YouTube as well. We have a brand new YouTube channel, Vail Valley Live, and we can just watch the show any time of day, and Facebook, of course. But thanks for watching us. I think we had a chat from Rodney. Thanks, Rodney, for chiming in today, and we will see you guys tomorrow.